card.
Oh, that's okay.
One
That's
day,
not important.
love will find
We're
you.
live, hopefully on
Break
YouTube, live on
those
Insta,
chains that
and
bind you.
now we are
One night
live.
will
Big blue one. There
remind
you go,
you.
baby.
Oh, we've got still on our
Live on,
separate
Facebook.
ways.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, Facebook. Live on
Okay.
that one.
Oh man, you don't get any of this face on YouTube.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's why I wanted you to
That's
adjust
okay.
the thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can
What
That's
happened?
fine.
twist
That's
it.
fine. So you don't get no. It's all right.
No. I
What
want
we
you to
do?
be in there, buddy.
Push it, pull it, turn
There
it.
you go.
Everything.
Okay.
Everybody
calm
It's
down.
actually not bad.
Everybody
I'm gonna get
calm
this a
up.
little bit well.
I think the only angle that we really need to adjust ever is
The dangle, of course.
the face. Yeah. Well done. I was gonna say is PK.
Everybody calm down.
Or
We're
calm
calming
up.
Come up.
I'm gonna come to the side. How about that?
Ooh, there's a new one.
You need to come in all the directions.
I'm gonna calm diagonally.
In any cardinal direction. You come north. You come south.
Calm east.
You come
Come
west.
west.
We'll each take a direction. I call north.
We never did.
Echo west.
Real quick.
I
We
guess
never
I'll be
did.
east.
Who's going first?
Oh shit. Fucking you go first.
You go
Oh,
first.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I hate going first.
I'll go first. I
He'll
don't
go
give a
first.
shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't
All
give a
right. Do
shit.
you want to? All right. You go first
Okay.
on the draft, and then do you just want to go clockwise?
Sure.
Okay. So PK, you have fourth.
Sure.
That's what he wanted originally.
All right.
Actually.
That works out great. All
Cool.
right.
All right. Big old titties.
Diggle ladies.
All right. We're gonna go. Are you ready?
Okay, if you are watching on Instagram or Facebook, this is a big deal because one of the first things we're going to do is announce our giveaway winner for this hat
Yep.
that's upside down because that's where our names are in it, and this hoodie over here that's over here.
The loose screw hat and the loose screw hoodie. It's a size large.
Men's Large, Loose Screw Beer Company, and I was really upset that we had a lot of participants because I was hoping nobody entered
Yeah,
because I wanted
we
it.
all really coveted this merch. It's really nice. It's super soft.
It looks like I have not tried it on. Nobody's worn or put this on their heads.
No.
It remains clean.
I've touched it.
But I
quite a
know
bit.
it would fit me perfectly, and it's 100. It looks like it just belongs just boop right in my wardrobe.
There it is.
Well, I mean, the hat is a snapback, but there are only ever so many dots, Jerry, for your giant
That's true.
ego.
That's
head.
true. At the very last snap.
Yeah.
All right. Well, pitter patter, huh? Let's get it.
All right, you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna catch you down in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another Brewnomics podcast, episode 124. This is the best podcast about beer you're ever going to hear. I'm Jerry.
I'm William.
I'm Vic.
I'm Paula.
All right. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. We really appreciate it. This episode is going to be a superhero draft. What's that you say? Well, it's a draft with superheroes.
Yeah. Get with it.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get going. Then we are gonna, do our thing. We're gonna drink a beer here. Oh shit! Just kidding. I just want to drink a beer so bad, guys. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
We're recording on Friday. Friday is meant for drinking.
It really is. This is an interesting time to do it. Thank you so much. Little show notes at the top here. So obviously, if you were listening live on Facebook and Instagram before we did this, but if not, now you know. We're gonna do our giveaway for our Loose Screw Beer Company hat and hoodie. Put all the names from Instagram and Facebook in this here little hat, and we're gonna draw a name out of it because that's how we do this. Does anybody want to draw the name? Paula does.
Paula does.
All right.
He's chosen one.
He opened it up.
There's a line through this name.
There's a line through this name.
What?
Oh,
What
there
does-
really is. I wasn't
we
sure that
can't
was going to
read
happen.
What does that mean?
So this would have been the winner, Lorene on Facebook, but you didn't follow the rules. They were simple. Like our page, like Loose Screw, tag a friend on this post. That means you only did two or less of the three things. So, well,
Next.
I can't believe that actually happened. Follow the goddamn rules, people. It's not that hard.
Follow the rules.
Lorene, this could have been yours.
This could have been yours.
Could have been yours.
Look at you.
We actually took the extra effort to make sure people were following the rules by writing
fuck
all of
yeah, I
those
did.
names down.
We work hard for this stuff to get this swag for you with our interviews and meeting these fine people and having to put ourselves through all this wonderful beer drinking. You think we're just going to give this shit away?
Did somebody actually follow
Yeah.
all of the rules? Because I really do like that hat.
The very vast majority did, actually.
Okay, all right.
There were
There
only
you go.
like 4 that didn't, and I'm surprised they got called out because we had almost 50 entries in this one.
Well, that's what happens. You get called out.
You get called out. But this person did win. They followed the rules apparently. It's a follow on Instagram. It's Ann.na.na. So Ann.na - Burke.
And there you go. AN.NA.
Like
Burke.
Burke.
Dash Burke, I
And
assume.
Anna,
I assume
Anna Burke.
Anna Burke.
Anna Burke.
Burke.
All right,
Yeah,
congrats,
that's great.
Anna. There you go. Cool. We will get a hold of you, and then we'll figure out what to do from there.
Way to kick ass, Anna.
Nice job.
Absolutely.
Or
Cool.
Ann.na.
I'm starting to recognize a lot of these names and handles and stuff, and they've been in the game for a while, so they finally got one. Look at that. Congrats, guys.
Look
Whoop,
at you.
Cool.
Everybody wins at some
Cool.
point.
Damn, man, I really wanted that. All right, sweet pull. Excellent. Now can we drink a beer?
Yes, please, please, please.
Wait,
please.
nope. We got more stuff.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Son of
You're
a
hurting
bitch.
me.
Because you think that's the only giveaway we're doing. It's not. Next one up is actually going to be from Mad Swede Beer Company. We got a pretty cool hat from them and a koozie. I left it in the other room. Whoops.
They're
I'll
pretty
po-
cool though.
I'll post it on the social medias. Of course, the typical rules to follow. But the most important one is make sure you go back and watch that interview. It just popped up on the podcast before this one. It's also on our YouTube channel. And if you go to the Facebook page of the Lounge at the End of the Universe, make sure you do that no matter where you are, because they have a really freaking cool live stream setup going all the time. If it's not just like we're the only interview series or podcast on there, they've got a lot of great stand-ups, musicians,
yeah.
theatrical things, people that do cooks. It's a very cool way to go and support artists. And one of my favorite things that they do is they actually have a growler delivery and exchange service that you can go to. I believe it's loungeboise.com. You can also see it on their Facebook page. So again, they'll bring you beer, don't even have to put pants on, and you can have somebody
Pants are not
bring
required.
you beer. It's not required. It's amazing. And even more so since they're good friends of ours and you're a loyal listener of this show, or even new. Either way, if you order on their website or if you call and you or text, it's a texting number, you can get that on their website. Use the discount code Brewnomics. You get $5 off on any growler fill.
Love that we have a discount code that's called Brewnomics. That's just-
Absolutely.
it makes our heart grow 3 sizes every day.
Indeed. Continuing on that, of course, you also get the discount through Boise Beer Buddies for your sweet beer style membership. Gets you discounts on a lot of local breweries, businesses, restaurants, 10%, 20%. Could be $1 off your first beer, $2 off your first beer, $1 off every beer, whatever. It's badass. 25% off using Brewnomics as a discount code. Shout out to Stacy. You rock. Okay.
Now we can drink?
Now we can drink.
Oh, finally.
Tell us about this first bill, Will. First
Yeah.
beer, Will.
Thank you. This is the Mango and Stash. This is from Hop Valley Brewing Company. I got this at Winco in a 6-pack, and it cost, I want to say, like $8.98. It was pretty good.
Hop Valley is always incredibly well priced. A lot of times because they have this whole stash series.
Yes.
And I will say you might have to dig, but check out our interview with their sales rep, Heather. They're probably
Episode 26, I believe.
all right. Probably the only non-independent beer company that will still have on the show, or that I will still drink, because technically they're owned by Miller Coors. But very reasonably priced beer. They still have an awesome just mantra about them. And this whole stash series is awesome. You can get a lot of good variety of IPAs and pale ales, surprising variety, and it's always super well priced. So tell us more about the Mango and Stash.
Yeah, so on Untapped, this is a 6% ABV beer with 30 IBUs. It has an average rating of 3.64, and that's taken from a total of 7,505 ratings with 6,525 unique ratings and 5,949 ratings where it actually rated it. So, yeah, messed that up a little bit. Who cares? It says on the description, made to honor the likes of the cop buddy smash hit movie Tango and Cash. This end of summer sipper is sure to please. Unlike some of our fruit beers before, this one packs an impressive hop punch from the addition of mosaic hop hash. We add a tiny bit in the boil and then a generous amount post-secondary fermentation of mango. Sip, love, repeat.
Yeah, these guys, like I said, these guys are awesome, man. And this whole stash series is supposed to be like Cash. It is marijuana related, which I love because marijuana and hops are their cousins. They're right next to each other. And Hop Valley actually has a whole series about it on their YouTube channel with 3 or 4 minute videos about the differences of the beers, their relation to the marijuana industry, the plant, everything. It's actually quite fascinating, which is partly a reason I continue to drink these guys.
Well, they're over in Oregon.
They're exactly, and it works. So no, I've had this beer a fair amount. I enjoy it.
I want to say we've all had this beer on the show before, but usually just as like a sipper. And we don't always reference the beer notes or show notes, when we're out there purchasing things. And I recognized this and I was like, hey, I don't think we've actually had that on the show. So I wanted to make sure we had it and featured it.
Absolutely. And I like it. And they're definitely right with that description. You do get the mango. I love the mango and stash name instead of, Tango and Cash. I get it. But it is danky.
Super danky. Honestly, for me, the mango element is super subtle. I'm having a hard time getting to it myself.
With that much dank, it's hard to bring the mango out because mango is a very gentle flavor and it can be overpowered pretty easily. But I think it's there, but it is definitely on the light end. It just seems like a more fruit style IPA for sure.
For sure. It's subtle, but we've had other beers that have really possessed a mango quality and in my opinion much better than what this is doing. This is good, but
I would give it a 3.5. Because it's accessible, it's drinkable, it's got a good price, it's got a good taste. There's nothing offensive about it, but it doesn't do anything to me to really jump itself outside of the general old 3.5. The good, but not, great.
Not exceptional. Vic, you were just speaking a little couple notes about this. What would you rate this beer?
I'd 3.25er. I'd 3.25er on this one. I want more of the mango element there. It does have a super high danky quality, that's not obtrusive by any means. It's got a nice mouthfeel to it. Very effervescent, very bubbly, which I dig. ABV sitting quite nice, but yeah, I want a little more flavor. 3.25.
PK?
For me, I get a really good just hint of that mango. Like it hits me very well. I don't know if it's just on the finish or the way it just sits in my tongue, but I do get that mango flavor, I think, more than you guys. And dude, easy swallow. 3.75.
Sure.
Okay. Cool.
Nice. I'm right there with you, PK. I think, even for something that has that, hop punch from the mosaic hops, I'm gonna 3.75. I do feel like this is very easy to drink. It's very smooth. It has a lot of that dank flavor, but if I'm gonna choose between either dank or bitter, I would prefer dank. So yeah, I like it.
Cool. Sure.
Cool.
I agree, but some would argue they might be. You can't have dank without bitter.
Well, you can't, but
you can have bitter.
But you can
dank.
have more dank than bitter.
True.
And that's where I was getting.
True.
All right. So what we're gonna do for this episode is we're gonna do our first ever draft with Brewnomics, and of course, it being a draft, we're trying something new. Give us a little bit of grace, but we're gonna choose a topic that we all kind of know very well: superheroes. Who doesn't like superheroes, right? So essentially,
Supervillains. Yeah.
well,
Supervillains
supervillains.
and
Good
also-
call. Thank you. Wow.
Bill Maher.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
He's a bit of a bitch.
well, he doesn't like anything.
That's true.
Yeah. So
It's a
the way
probably
that this
fucking
draft is going to go, we're going to put a poll out on the Facebook group Brewnomics Brew Crew. Join that if you are not a member already, and you can participate. And we're going to put this out a couple days after the release of the episode. That way people have time to listen to it and hear what we have to say. But essentially, we're going to try and create the most powerful superhero, like Avengers team, right? Out of any superheroes that we want. It could be DC, Marvel, whatever, as long as it's in a comic book. And we're going to draft him. And the way that the draft is going to go is it's going to go Jerry is going to get the first pick. I'm going to get the second. And Ryan is going to get the third. And Paul is going to get the fourth. Now, the second round, we're going to go reverse order. And then we're going to kind of continue in that pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hopefully that explains a little bit about why it might seem like we're going out of order at first, but it helps balance out everything as you're going through it. And so without further ado, the person on the clock with the first overall pick of the superhero draft for Brewnomics, Jerry Basco. Who do you pick?
Do we have like a time limit to announce?
It's about a minute and a half, but we're going to be gracious. We don't have an egg timer or a falling sands or anything like that.
Sure.
I think what's interesting about this draft that William had came up with is that there are stereotypes that you have to abide to. You need like the leader, the morality of the team,
Absolutely,
the muscle,
Mhm.
maybe a man in the chair,
yeah, and maybe,
something else,
magic.
some, yeah. So I'm just
An
curious.
X
I'm very
factor or
interested to see what
something.
you guys come up with.
So I'm curious if you guys can guess my first pick.
I'm gonna go with one Steve Rogers.
That would be a fair guess. Yes, wrong.
Oh,
I
I enjoy being
throw
wrong.
you off. I'm actually going to pick, forgive me, Vic, Barry Allen, the Flash.
Oh, Flash
yeah.
goes first.
That's totally fine.
So, and I think
stolen.
so. It's
I
kind
do
of
not have him on my list.
really. Here's to Paula's point, and why I say this. One, he's arguably the most powerful character in the DC universe. There are several comic books that will point you in that direction.
Sure.
But also, to Paula's aspect, Barry can lead a team.
Yep.
He's incredibly intelligent,
Yep.
and he's one of the most strong-willed people of all time in comic books. He's probably my overall favorite DC character. He's great. I don't think we need to get too much into why Barry Allen's great. I don't necessarily think the TV show does him justice. I don't think, I definitely don't fucking think Ezra Miller does him justice.
Mm-mm.
But I think there are a lot of series that do. Specifically, Rebirth is one of the absolute best ones for it. And you can pick really so many of the Flash characters. But to me, yeah,
Barry.
he's got to be one that you have.
He's got great leadership, man.
Mhm.
A lot of acts of just power that he
Mhm.
has and he wields, but he wields it with a great wisdom. I think it's a solid pick, bro. Yeah.
That's a great pick.
Yeah.
It's a great pick. Oh man. So now I have to ask myself, what do I want to go with the second pick? Do I want to go muscles or do I want to go? Yeah, I'm gonna go, and this might surprise you. I'm going with Jean Grey.
That's not surprising at all.
That's not a bad pick.
It's not a
No?
bad pick,
It's a
bro.
great
Okay,
pick, yeah.
Great pick. Thank you. Yeah, Jean Grey. And
Interesting first round pick. but-
especially in her Phoenix form, super powerful, even more powerful than Professor X,
Mhm.
as we've seen in was it the Last Stand movie, which is horrible, but
just
don't mention
Don't
that.
think about it.
We don't talk about
Yeah.
that.
Anyways, yeah, Jean Grey is my pick. I'm gonna keep it short.
cool.
Cool. Who's next?
You are.
Oh, I am. Okay. I went with who did I go with? Sorry, I gotta look at my list here. I went with Franklin Richards.
Nice.
For those of you who are
Damn,
unfamiliar,
I question the superhero aspect. Of
I
this.
would as well.
I wanted
but
him. I wanted him.
I got some other team
Who's-
members that have
who
his
is
back.
Franklin Richards.
So for those of you who
This
do
is
not
fantastic.
know, Franklin Richards is the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm. Franklin Richards is considered an Omega level mutant.
Some would say the.
Some would say the strongest mutant of all time. He's basically made some of his greatest feats. He's made Galactus his personal bitch, which I think is fantastic in some cases.
That is fantastic.
He can create pocket universes. He's psionic. He has power blasts. When he has the full sort of conscious use of his powers. So he can basically rearrange the molecular structure of things and create pocket universes at will. He's incredibly powerful.
That sounds like a pretty good pick.
No, that's a real. I knew that was going to be on the list somewhere.
It's
I
godlike.
appreciate that one.
He is a god by
Oh.
all means.
Yeah, right, Paula. Well, that's why I picked Barry too. Access to the Speed Force. That gives
Oh,
you
yeah.
God power.
Time travel and
Speed
alternate
Force is
reality
next
travel.
level.
Well, all mine have a theme to it as well.
I'm
so,
curious. Cool.
yeah.
Cool.
Noise. Noise.
Noise.
KPK,
I
you
choose,
gonna steal something?
John Jones.
Great
Oh,
pick.
okay, great pick,
He,
bro.
he could be my man in the chair.
Great pick.
He's also a very powerful character.
Nice
He's
choice.
a chameleon,
The
the Martian Manhunter.
great.
He has a great heart. He's a guy you rely on, and he gets it done.
He doesn't really have a weakness too. Like a lot of people are
Fire.
going to say
Yeah.
fire, but it's even been proven that that's just a mental thing for him. He can actually overcome the fire. So he is truly one of the most powerful, underrated characters out there. Another interesting first pick. I like that.
Nicely done, man. Yeah.
Well
I had to
done.
take him. I needed him.
So interesting first round. So again, Jerry with the Flash, Will with Jean Grey, Vic with Franklin Richards, and Paula with John Jones, the Martian Manhunter. Oof, sorry.
Very cool. Very cool. And with that, we're actually going to be moving on to our next beer. We're going to do beers in between rounds. So what do we got up next, Jerry?
The sorry,
Ooh,
my arm.
I see
Next
this.
up, we are going to do the Car Camper Hazy Pale Ale. Almost got an IPA theme to this episode. Whoops.
Whoops.
From where was I? Great Divide Car Camper Hazy Pale Ale.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember I bought this at fucking Brewers Haven a couple weeks back. Just as a nice, great drinker. I think it was like $2 a can at best.
Really?
Super reasonable.
And it kind of looks like that coming in. I can see on the can 5%, and Untapped says only 2 IBUs. Look at that.
Yeah. Speaking of Untapped,
Smooth.
we've this is a total of 2,317 check-ins, and your 3.67 overall average rating is from 208 ratings. So the description here, do you have a description on the can at all, Jerry? We always go by the can whenever sourcing any kind of info.
Nope.
All right. Car Camper is the beer to fuel your next adventure. Generously hopped and dry hopped with Sabro hops. The aroma hints at cantaloupe, mango, and coconut and finishes evenly with a pleasant mouthfeel. Surrender your wanderlust and be sure to pack plenty of Car Camper.
Right.
It sounds like a really good camping beer.
Yeah. I mean, it fucking better be.
In
It
the
seems
name.
like it's kind of the thing
Right,
they're
yeah.
going for, right? But hopefully it shouldn't. That fucking 5%, 2 IBUs, being purchased in a can, all that stuff kind of seems right up to the camper's alley. So yeah, I'm excited for this, man. I always look forward to a good camping beer. I do enjoy Great Divide. You know, they got that independent craft seal on there. Been around for quite a while out of Colorado, I believe.
Yep, Denver.
Denver.
I really like the label on this too. It has a picture of, you know, one of those old like VW van buses that has like the pop-up camper tent
Built into it.
built into it. Yeah, you
Yes.
don't see too many of those vans now.
You really
anymore.
don't. And kind of a TP style tent. Looks like they threw themselves. That's pretty cool. Yeah, nice. Definitely an outdoor can. Definitely makes me want to go camping.
I went camping last week. Go camping more than one day, otherwise it's not worth it.
It's really not.
There's so
Such
much
a-
setup.
It really is.
So
and
much tear
take
down.
And yeah.
Ugh,
All right.
sunburn, mosquitoes. Ugh. All
Not
right, what do you
very
got?
hazy for a hazy. Very yellowy, dandelionish color. Can't
Cloudy.
quite see through it. It is cloudy, so you get that haziness, but you can almost see through it. Not much head on any of these pores, which
PK,
is to be expected from a hazy.
Tell me what you think about this.
I think it's nom. It's juicy. It sits well on my tongue. It's a little bit of a kick, but a kick in the way that I like it.
Yeah, it's got kind of some pininess, but very light, but it's definitely there. But I do enjoy that. I would much rather hang out with a person that brings this than Bud Light on the camping trip. I tell you that much.
Oh, straight
yeah.
up. Straight
No,
up.
I can dig it, man. It's got some good flavor. It's got some good personality, a little bit of that floral spice to it. So definitely piney. Keep coming back to that, but then a little bit of fruitiness. It is hazy. And then it's gone. Yeah, it doesn't tend to overlinger. I dig this one. Not too bad.
I like it too. Yeah. I
Yeah.
like the way you described it. It doesn't linger, but it has a hazy, so really nice, juicy quality to it. I'm not sure about the hints of coconut or mango or cantaloupe. I kind of see the cantaloupe. I get that.
So
I
it's
get
a
the
cantaloupe,
cantaloupe.
mango, and coconut. I get
way too much cantaloupe personally.
cantaloupe's such a dull flavor, though. I don't really get maybe a little coconut.
I think the cantaloupe expresses itself more in the mouthfeel versus
Yes.
the actual taste profile. coconut's very light and the mango's super light as well. But it's a super nice, easy drinker. Great for fucking camping, man. I really appreciate it.
What's your guys' camping beer? You go camping. What's your go-to?
Well, last time I went camping, I took some Cali Creamin', so that was my fave.
I would probably go with like the Session Full Sail if I wasn't somewhere that had a
Nice.
good selection.
Okay.
Yeah, I just get a tangerine beer.
I
love
love those
those.
Tangerine Wheat or something.
Yeah.
Old Tangerine.
Mhm.
Kind of good with any of those. I really like Bodhisattva. I feel like that's a good one if you can find it.
I usually don't have trouble getting a hold of that one.
Yeah.
Gas
Yeah,
station
like
across the
everywhere.
street's got it.
They're pretty everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're camping, like, I don't know, for me, like, it seems to be more about quantity sometimes. You just want
Exactly.
something
Yes.
that you just want to just deal with real easy.
I would
squeezy.
totally take this camping.
Or-
Absolutely.
Or like a Pabst Blue Ribbon, even. I'm not
Most
mad at
definitely.
that.
You know, well, you're outside. You want to go all day.
Exactly. Yeah. I want to wake up at 6 a.m. drinking this. I don't want to go to bed at midnight.
I might
drinking
take a
this.
really fun, like, chocolate porter or something, just sitting around
For
the
night.
campfire at the
Oh,
end of the
nice.
night or something. But
That's a good point.
yeah, no, during the day, that's typically like Session or fuck it, I'll take a bunch of Corona in a can.
There you go. Yeah.
Some
be-
beer salt.
Game over. Yeah. Dude, Corona's so easy on
You
that
gotta
one.
stay hydrated.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Love it.
So back to this beer, 3.67 overall. What do you guys think of that rating?
it's kind of there. It's kind of. I'm gonna rate it at 3.5. So I think it's a little bit high, but it's sitting really nice, in my opinion.
I'm gonna go 3.75. I love the cantaloupe flavor. From going from a mango beer to this, I don't taste any of the mango. The coconut's definitely in the just the smell of the floral. But yeah, I like it a lot. I would take it camping.
So, okay. I have to preface this. I think I enjoy this beer more than the previous beer, but I'm going to give it a lower rating. Because
You strange person.
yeah, here's why. The Hop Valley, I actually get more mango out of than this one. I get more dankiness out of it, and it's exactly what it says. I get zero fruit out of this one. The more I try, I don't get any coconut, mango, or cantaloupe.
I agree with that.
Cantaloupe's a very subtle flavor, so that's a hard one to pick up. Mango also is pretty subtle, which can be a hard one to pick up. But I'd like to think my taste buds are a little bit more averse to mango because I've had like the real stuff. Coconut can be incredibly overpowering. If coconut's in it, you're going to get coconut. You're always going to taste coconut. As a lactose intolerant people, I hate or person. I'm not people. I'm just one. I will not get. I'll get like a cashew ice cream or a whole lot of different nut variety of ice creams, but never coconut because it always tastes coconut. It's impossible to get rid of that taste once it's in there, and I don't think it's here, man. So good beer. I like it. Good price. Drinkable. Redrinkable. I like the camping aspect of it, but I'm gonna have to give it a 3.25 because I feel like it lies a little. Just a little.
But you like it better than the mango stash.
If I didn't see that cantaloupe, mango, and coconut, I might rate it higher.
Okay.
But
See,
I did, so I won't.
When it comes to cantaloupe, like I always taste like a full flavor cantaloupe when I eat it.
Yeah.
So when you say it's dull flavor, I'm like, I don't understand that at all.
Really? I think
Yeah.
that's why a lot of people, at least in my opinion, I like cantaloupe, but don't like cantaloupe compared to like a watermelon is I've always assumed not as flavorful. It just tastes
I can understand what you're saying there. Yeah.
thick, juicy meat.
Are you not squeezing your cantaloupes? You're not bowling them down the aisle, and if they roll left, they're ripe. If they roll right, they're good. They're
What in
not-
the
kind of
fuck
suburban
are you talking
fucking
about?
thing are you saying?
I don't know
Yeah.
how to choose a cantaloupe. I really don't have any clue what is a good cantaloupe and what is a bad cantaloupe off of the shelf. But I do know that there are differences in terms of when one is ripe and one is not, and the amount of flavor that you're going to get out of it.
And that's bowling it down the grocery store aisle and seeing if it hooks or
That's
goes to
as
the right.
good of a guess to me as to what determines a good cantaloupe or a bad cantaloupe is if I did that.
Oh, you don't even know. You're just saying it.
100%. I know, of course I don't know.
You've never done it.
I've totally done it.
You've bowled a
Oh, well, then you
cantaloupe?
should fucking know the answer, right?
I didn't. No, I didn't
You
buy
didn't
it. I
write
ran
down
out of
your
the store.
research? Oh.
Oh, good lord. Yikes.
This was when I was like 15 or something. I think I picked that up from Seinfeld or something. I don't know.
That's outrageous. I think my grandpa one
Yeah,
time, he
sounds
does a
about
really good
right.
job at like picking cantaloupe because I've had really good flavorful ones. He does this weird thing where he knocks on it a little bit, understands its ripeness. I don't know how he chooses. It's just a feeling he has, but figures it out.
Maybe it's like how much water or something there is in it.
Fuck if I know. He just does it, man. I don't ask. It just tastes good when he gets it. That's all I know.
Holy shit. Did everybody rate this beer?
No.
Let's
we
get on
at?
with that.
Uh,
I rated it a 3.25.
Vic is the only one who hasn't rated it.
Oh, because yeah, we're talking about how to pick a cantaloupe. It's absurd.
Sorry.
It's
Yeah.
important news, though.
I guess. It's
If
absurd.
anybody knows how, please get at us and tell us.
Nobody fucking knows. We just proved that.
Okay.
It's a
4
three.
people here.
I fucking 3.25.
right.
It's what it is. I agree with Jerry. Like, I'm not getting any of those mango coconut fucking notes that it's supposedly supposed to have. That honestly comes out of left field for me with the way that they're describing it. But I do think it's really great for camping. So I would rate it higher for that. But I only go camping so often, so that's where I'm at. 3.25.
Do you like the beer?
What's that?
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Based on the bell curve, yeah, it's 3.25.
All right.
I like
It's
it.
totally fair.
And with that, we are back into our draft. PK, you are up with the 5th overall pick, the first of the second round.
Oh, okay. I choose.
You, Pikachu.
I would. I
Nice.
totally would. But I choose Spawn.
Ooh, good
Spawn.
call, man.
Spawn is on my list.
Oh,
Not
Oh,
anymore, motherfucker.
Not anymore.
he's
Got
on
you.
my team. He says, "Fuck you."
So tell us about Al Richards, huh?
Sorry.
Spawn does say
Simmons?
that.
He does. He does say
He
that.
does say
That's
that.
true.
Yeah.
Direction Al
Well, I
Simmons.
mean,
Yeah.
Al Simmons, what did I say?
Al Richards.
Who's that?
I don't know.
you know, good old
Good old
AR.
good old Al Dix. Yeah.
Good old Allie Dix.
He's just he's gone through so many progressions. He's fought the devil. He's said "fuck you" to God, and then he just kind of overpowered both beings. He's a guy. He's kind of my OP guy. Like
Sure.
Angel Spawn, who just has all the powers,
Yeah.
and he just seemed like a good guy to have on there. Plus, I just like to. He doesn't need the gun work, but he likes to use them. It's just cool to me.
You gotta
He has all the
appreciate
pouches.
proclivity. Yeah, you gotta appreciate the proclivity on that one.
His symbiotic suit
Cape.
and
That's
cape.
good old Al Richards for you. What the fuck did I come up with?
Al Simmons.
Jesus. Louise.
All right. Vic, you have the second pick of the second round.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
Yeah, already.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go with a one John Constantine, aka
Nice.
Hellblazer.
Noise.
I like him a lot. I like him because he's half in, half out, right? He's got the ability to be kind of bad, kind of good. I think he's going to be good on a team. Like sometimes he doesn't make the greatest decisions, but his decisions can be beneficial at times. But he's also a master of magic, and he knows his shit back and forth. He's got the demon world on lockdown, but he's also got angels on lockdown. He knows. He's just a really good character, and like it was between him and Dr. Fate for me, and I was like, I'm gonna go John Constantine. I like him a little dirty. I like him a
It's
little
a
dirty.
really good
My
pick.
man.
I just watched was it Justice League Dark
Fudge,
Apocalypse
I
War?
still haven't
Nice.
seen that, man.
Super
And
fantastic film.
Constantine is
He's the guy.
way overpowered in that show. Like he surprised me with his power level in that. So
He's- dude,
that's
well,
a great pick.
And like based on what I read, I was on like the DC like wiki fandom. He's incredibly powerful. Travel between dimensions, like portal transportation. Like apparently he shares the blood of like half demon and something else. I don't know, but essentially gives him like increased healing abilities and like some other stuff, which is how he's able to come back so hard about things. But he was able to take fucking Darkseid 1-on-1. There's not a lot of folks that can fucking do that. So
Yeah.
Dark
good
Side?
Yeah. Darkseid.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse is. Oh no, Dark Side would be right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
confusing my.
You
No, you're
making
right.
me
You're right. You're right. In
guess
Apocalypse.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
I was like,
Well, I'm confused because Apocalypse is,
right. I get it. Yeah.
mutant. It's
Yeah.
It's been a long day
It's
for me.
been
I'm
a-
sorry.
I get you, bro.
should not
Spawn and
question.
Constantine, both
should
on
know
my
better.
sleeper list. You guys picked him already in the second round. That kind of bugs me a little bit, but
You're
I don't
welcome.
know. I'm
One
gonna
should validate some of your picks
Yeah,
because
well,
these
no,
two are
it
really
definitely
good with
does.
that.
I just thought they were gonna go later because I thought I'd have a chance, but heck no, not with this group. You guys definitely know your stuff. I'm gonna pick with my third one, the god who comes after lightning. That's right, the god of thunder, Mr. Thor.
Ooh, good pick.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, everybody kind of knows who Thor is, but dude, this guy is insane. He doesn't even need his hammer to fly. He's just got lightning imbued in him. All right. Plus, he's super strong. Probably could even take on the Hulk. You know, I think we saw that battle right in the third movie, and I would argue that he won. So yeah, Thor all day.
Well, he's used to space travel. You know,
Yeah.
there are planets that know of
He can exist in space. Yeah.
exactly, and it's just he's Thor, protector of the 9 realms. So yeah, good call.
Nicely
Good
done.
call. Great
Nicely
abs.
done. Great abs.
So
Great
there have
abs.
been 7 picks so far. Mine will be 8 of the 7. Only 1 has been non-DC or Marvel. We're about to have 2.
Oh,
Dr. Manhattan.
Nicely
I was wondering who was going to take
done,
him.
bro.
I was wondering.
And kind of to Vic's point of Reed Richards, he is kind of an equivalent to that in the sense that he's I fuck the TV show. Okay, let's just start with that in every aspect, especially the bitch ass way they fucking did everything with Dr. Manhattan. So strike that from the record. As far as I'm concerned, it's not canon. Alan Moore didn't write it.
No.
So go fuck yourself. Okay. Cool. Clear. Excellent. But yeah, like I said, Dr. Manhattan, he's fucking invulnerable. He's one of the most powerful beings in all of creation. He can make his own creations. He can teleport to Mars. He can make multitudes of himself. He can literally look at somebody and just do like a finger thing and they explode out of their goddamn asshole. Like, it's amazing. So in a lot of the aspects to where you have to have that just insanely super powered badass dude, for me, that's Dr. Manhattan. And I love having him on this list. So yeah, I think that's the first couple of rounds. So all right, let's get ready to drink another beer.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Cool. Looks like he was gonna pee himself.
Are we paused?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're paused.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So we're just gonna cut it that way. He'll just
Okay, cool.
instead of throwing an
I don't
ad
know
in,
if we
just
can
come
keep
right
this on
back
or
to
not.
it. Oh, that's hilarious. I could just see him.
I mean, I got to pee too.
Yeah, well, so do
No,
I.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell him to pull my name out of the beginning.
Yeah, heard that.
I'm like, they just didn't even work on that at all.
Oh, really?
It's 7:38. That was 22 minutes ago, which means
Sorry, guys. We'll be back in a second.
which means that around 12 minutes he's gonna need to deal with that. Yeah, something like that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Facebook, when you end it, it automatically
Just
plays it from the
replays it.
beginning for some reason.
Oh, that's weird. All right.
oh my gosh! Thank you. Holy shit! I almost did it myself. I was like, Oh, you win! You automatically win! It's gonna be the opposite, and come September, is that what you said? Yeah. There's a tripod right here. Yep. Oh, there. Yeah.
It's actually not as thick in here as I thought it would be.
Well, Daisy pushed the door open halfway through.
Well, yeah, and then you cracked me up.
That's why I saw I left, because I thought she was going to knock over the
I did
table.
too.
It moved a bit.
Okay.
I was like,
Did
"Look
it
at
move a bit? It looks like it moved. It's not
Well,
centered
I moved
anymore.
it a lot, but it moved. She moved it pretty good.
The last bit that I caught from you, Jerry, was all right. Let's move on to this next beer. So I feel like if I come, or if anyone who wants to bring us back just comes back with, what do you got there for us, Jerry? I know you did that on purpose.
Or just replay the last 10
No,
seconds.
don't hurt me. I realize I'm extremely vulnerable at the moment.
No, I'll just
Oh,
bring it
yeah.
back.
You
It'll
are.
be like, and the next beer is, and it's all right, cap that one.
All right, whatever. It's the
I've watched Dr. Pimple Popper, so I know what you guys are talking about.
Right.
Man, I was just like, oh,
That show was
Ooh.
crazy.
what?
some of those cuts get deep. I've watched Dr. Pimple Popper on Hulu.
Yeah.
I watched a couple of those, and that's what gave me like the impetus to like get this keloid removed from my hand. I was like, I can fucking do that. I can talk to a dermatologist. Cost me $10. That's fine. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, it doesn't create more scar tissue.
As long as they got it out.
All right, so we're doing the Red Ale by Clairvoyant. And then Palette Trip by 800. At the very, very end of the show, if we want to do any kind of like quick shout outs to people that we had on our list that we thought about choosing, we could do that too.
Oh, could we?
Could we?
Taking the fact that you guys are giving me shit as a badge of honor.
Well, it's an interesting
You wouldn't
interpretation.
actually
Where-
give me shit if
where-
you didn't like me. What?
I don't know. Like,
Man, fuck you guys.
We're kind of assholes. I mean, people like us, but we're kind of assholes.
Yeah, we are kind of
I
assholes.
do like you guys.
Which is
Yeah, but we're dickholes. What are you gonna do?
we are huge. We're just big old bags of dicks. Yeah, we're a bag of dicks.
We coined bag of dicks. Jerry did. I'm pretty sure.
And then when we saw it's always sunny, we were like, holy shit!
Fucking
Oh man,
thieves.
they get it. Yeah.
Fucking thieves.
Pretty sure there's a company that you can send a greeting card and it has a bag of dicks in it. It's like dick confetti.
Dick fatty.
That's
confetti
awesome.
with little dicks in it.
Good old Dick Fatty. Yeah, that's interesting.
Or get all your guys' work addresses. Send you some
Yeah, I
dick
would.
fatty
I
cards.
probably wouldn't send it to a school, but you do you.
You can send it to me though. I mean, put it in an
You can send it
envelope.
to me too.
Yeah, put it in an envelope. You know.
He's,
No, of course it's in an envelope. Like,
he's probably right with that though.
not sending it
Definitely.
to a school.
But definitely better cover your tracks on that one.
Oh, a hundo. Yeah, because I do work very closely with an SRO. He will figure it out.
SROs.
What is it? What is an SRO? I don't know.
School resource officer.
Yeah.
They're barely I don't even know if they're a step above or a step down from bike cops. They're kind of piece of shit cops as a whole.
Well, this one in particular, he's a pretty decent cop. He actually
Honestly,
does
must
cop
be a
work.
unicorn.
Yeah. No, he's a pretty decent. He actually does
we
do a
going
lot
live?
of solid cop work.
I don't think we're live on anything.
We're live on YouTube.
Are we muted? I don't want them here.
Nope. Do you want me to mute you for a
Whoops.
second?
Nah, it's too late.
Yeah, it's too
I
late
already-
now.
I already said what it was.
Cool. All right.
Those
What?
views do not reflect that of Brewnomics.
Nope.
No.
Just
glad,
me.
Glad we didn't say anything specific. Very cool.
God damn it.
So you're parole officer, Jerry.
Rook over here. All right.
Mute the microphone when we leave, will you? Oh yeah, I tapped that.
Tapping it.
Dabbing it.
Ooh,
dabbing it.
6.4% red L.
6.4.
Damn.
Percent.
6 point quattro.
Four.
One day.
Four.
One day. One day. Two dicks.
One day love will find you. Break those chains that bind you. Oh, yeah. One man.
I think that was a good
to save
crossover.
the
It
world.
worked.
One guy.
We're still live on YouTube and everything, right?
One guy left.
Do I need to hit any buttons over here?
Yeah, all of them.
All
right, I'm hitting the buttons.
I guess we're on live.
We gotta make that song one day.
Titties
It's
and
too
one
glorious
guy.
now. One guy left.
We do.
One
It's when we always gamed. It's when we gamed each other, and it was like winner.
Winner.
One guy left.
Oh yeah.
By the way, anytime you guys want to do karaoke, Crystal
Worms.
is 100% down.
Oh, I'm sure we don't.
Dude,
we don't.
She does karaoke like a boss, man.
Those
I'm
go
private,
do some
I'm
Okie.
sure.
those
Yeah.
private booth areas, you know. that
Talking
they do,
about
like-
karaoke, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's the nice way to say what he said.
Yeah, that was a nice way to say.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That being said, my wife's
I love that
Yeah.
movie, but there are still
Totally
some
down.
words that are hard to hear no matter what the era.
Yeah. I think I just auto censor now. I just
It
don't even
is.
realize.
It's amazing what you could get away with too back then. Like, because I like anyway,
Yeah.
a lot of things, but some words, man.
Some words.
there's quite a bit of words. We're
that's
ready to
much better.
go whenever you want to bring us. Who's bringing us back?
I'm fucking bringing us. back.
Okay. Do you want the countdown or not?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I would
3,
appreciate
2,
that.
1.
All right, for my favorite time of the show, I tap that. Or would I?
You would.
Well, we'll see. So, of course, in case you're new to the show, our I Tap That series, since we're an Idaho-based podcast and we love beer, we got a feature the beautiful beer from Idaho and see if we tap it or not. We hold our own state to a much higher standard. In some ways, they aren't the most successful. In some ways, they are. One that they are is the beer. The beer here is absolutely wonderful. So we get extra judgy on these ones, and we get a beer from one of our local breweries, Idaho's local, any which way you point it, and judge the shit out of it. This week's contender from Clairvoyant Brewing, coming in at 6% alcohol. It's the red ale. The can actually says 6.4. Untapped says 6. So.
I wanted a stronger name after that.
know,
intro.
right?
I wanted a stronger name.
Red ale.
Just it's the Red Rocket Red Ale. No, it's just Red Ale.
We can't name it for them. They did
We
it.
No.
can't name it for him.
Yeah. I picked this up today from Clairvoyant Brewing. I got a 6-pack of 16-ounce cans. Not all of the red ale. You can kind of pick and choose, but it was a total of $18. So that's $3 per 16 ounce. If you buy them individually, I believe it's $5 a 16-ounce can.
You got a 6 or a 16s?
I got
Damn.
for $18.
Silly.
That's
All
not a
right.
bad price at all.
Mm-mm.
Not even a little bit. Beautiful color on this beer. I will say that. That is a red through and through in color. Great looking adult beverage so far. I really like that 6.4% mark, which seems high for a red. Usually you don't get them at that. I mean, 6 is about even a little higher than what you expect. I'm usually thinking these are going to come in at
5.4, 5,
exactly.
5.1.
Exactly.
This is listed as an American amber, so I'm guessing that it's going to be a little bit more hoppy. Hopefully, have a little bit of a bitter finish. I'm gonna guess.
No, it's going to be malty. It's going to have a light unroasted malt flavor to it. It's going to have a little smack on your palate. It's going to do a little dance on
Well,
your
I hope
tongue.
it does all those things.
But no, I'm thinking this is going to be more malty than hoppy.
Yeah, it's a good malt build. I'm having a taste right now. It's
That's how they work.
It's how reds work. Yeah, you nailed it, Jerry. They do a really good job here. I really like the mouthfeel on this one. It's effervescent and bubbly, but it doesn't overstay its welcome, which I really appreciate.
This is a goddamn good red.
It's good red.
Goddamn good red.
Good red.
Absolutely phenomenal. My only complaint is let's come up with a better name than red ale.
Yeah.
We got like nothing on Untapped, by the way. Basically listed as 6 ABV, which we already said. No IBUs. 3.54 is your average rating out of 173 ratings.
Clairvoyant is a phenomenal brewery, but they are more what I would even call a macro brewery.
Yeah,
Maybe
sure.
even nano brewery. Maybe not that small,
Not
but
that- not that
they are
small.
little. They don't distribute much. I think I've seen them in a few places, mostly on draft.
Yeah, I've only ever seen them on draft. I don't think I've ever seen anything in cans outside of
Or
yeah,
bomber, nothing like that.
Nothing like that, and except for when you would
Mhm.
like I did picking it up and
But it seems like they have a super cool, tight relationship with what they do. This is an exceptional red. This is really good. I like it. I like this a lot. Like I said, it is such a great color. It's got a lot more carbonation on it, a much better head than you expect for a red.
That's that effervescence element I was
Mhm.
talking about earlier.
This-
It was good.
Agreed. It's got some fun bubbliness to it, which you really usually don't get for a red. I dig this one a lot, man. I'm gonna straight up give this motherfucker a 4. And yes, I would tap this. Great beer, Clairvoyant.
So for the record, I tap that series. We need 3 out of 4, or at least a 70% or above, to consider it to be a tapped beer. But PK, what do you got?
It tickles the tongue. You know, it's very pleasant. It's incredibly just. I see myself just buying a keg of this. So yes, I tap it. I give it a 3.75.
I would love to have a kegerator of this in my garage.
It sounds delightful to me.
I wonder
as
if that's
well.
doable. Maybe I'll have to get at them.
I'm sure you could.
Sure, you could with a name like Red Ale.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that
We'll
name.
work on that.
My
We'll
red
work on
ale.
that. Get back to you.
Get some duct tape.
Maybe we'll name
rename
it like a Windy Tits or something.
Yeah.
Red Rocket.
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
Shout
something.
out to our old red.
Shout out to Windy Tits. Yeah, no, I like this beer a lot. I am fully on board with this. I would definitely get a keg of this. I would 4.0 it. I think it's a really solid red. I like that it's sitting at 6% ABV.
6.4 on
Oh
the can.
shit, coming up a little higher than I previously thought. 6.4. Nice.
And I would
like
trust
it.
that because Will said he got this on can like 4 hours ago, right?
Yes. Yeah. I traveled to like 3 different breweries today, and Clairvoyant was one of them for this
Sounds
exact
like
reason.
a rough day. Oh
Yeah,
no, I have to go get
three
great local beer.
breweries. Yeah.
I'm not complaining. I'm bragging.
I got to, bitch.
I'm gonna give this a 4.0 as well. This is really good. It's a really good red. Like I said, it does have a little bit of that, kind of dank flavor towards the end, but the malt build on this is so superb and kind of balanced that it really does, it finishes smooth as well. So yeah, 4.0 for me. I would tap it as well. That's unanimously tapped. It's getting tapped, gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Well done, Clairvoyant.
Paula, what did you rate it?
3.75.
Ooh.
Just shy of the Brewnomics recommended.
Just
Kept
shy.
it out. Kept it out, you fucking dickhead.
I'm dancing over here. You see it, right?
It was Dick's dancing.
Not really. Maybe
Beautiful
maybe a
dick.
two-step. Every single thing you've
It's a
rated tonight has been
beautiful
3.75.
Just dancing.
Oh, come on, dogs. Quit knocking up. Don't, Daisy. Don't knock up the fucking camera again.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Shall we get back after it, gentlemen?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
All right. So back onto our draft then. I guess this is part 2 since it's the last 2 picks. And now it's my turn.
It's round 3. You
Round
have
3.
First pick of round 3.
Yes, I do. And I'm going to pick, in my opinion, the
Wait,
most.
but before you pick, I wanna just say
Ah!
I had to pee. I couldn't exactly comment on your pick last time. You picked Dr. Manhattan, and before that, you have The Flash. I am actually really curious because you picked Dr. Manhattan. Not everybody knows who Dr. Manhattan is. So there's a little bit of popularity bits to this whole drafting thing, too.
I don't give a shit, man. I'm not justifying my fucking pick to you. If you don't know Dr. Manhattan, go watch Watchmen. Go read it.
All right.
Watchmen is on HBO Max, the DC streaming service, probably somewhere else. I got the movie. If you're cool enough, maybe I'll let you borrow it, or you can
Is
come
the
over
movie
and
on
we can
HBO
watch
Max?
it. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know this. I know the series is. I finished it up.
The
It
movie
was-
is all the DC is.
the TV show was great.
Yeah, whatever.
It didn't exactly do Dr. Manhattan justice,
sold.
but I thought it was really good for what it was.
Go
Good
read the
writing.
Doomsday
Yeah,
Clock.
well,
It's all about
10 times
he's
better.
in it. You should know Dr. Manhattan.
Whatever, bro. It got canceled after 1 season, so it couldn't have been that great.
Isn't Dr. Manhattan now under DC?
Yeah, Vertigo is
Vertigo,
under. It's a
yeah.
DC.
Been
It's
there.
a
Yeah.
umbrella corp.
There was a
Cool.
crossover.
Yeah.
All right. With that being said, there's a little bit of a popularity vote. Who is your first overall pick of the 3rd round?
Most powerful, in my opinion, I think the truly most powerful female in all of comics. Talking about a little lady by the name Rogue.
Noise.
Noise.
Oh.
Why is she the
Alright.
most powerful lady in all of comics? You ask. Don't judge her by the movies. Just
No, that's a very poor way to look at that character.
It really is. She's one of the strongest willed women of all time, just because she had to be. She had to build this incredible resiliency since the time she hit puberty. She's literally not been able to touch a person except for very few that were able to deal with her shit
Willing to take the hit.
and willing to take the hit or could or whatever it may be.
Magneto.
No, she could take no.
No,
He's-
he was able to take a hit. She could take him
Yeah,
easily.
But to the point, she's damn near invulnerable. She's incredibly strong. She can fight. She's more powerful than Captain Marvel. If she's not more powerful than you, all she has to do is get close enough to touch you.
And then she steals your power.
And she steals your power, and it's game over. It's game over, man.
Game over, man.
It's game over, man. So if there were a lady I needed on my team, it would 100% be Rogue.
Nice.
She can do it all, man.
Noise.
I said she's a bad
Noise.
bitch, and I say that with the highest level of respect.
So just so I'm tracking correctly, did you negate his Dr. Manhattan pick?
I did not. I did not negate his.
So he just had both of his choices then.
Yeah.
No,
so
no,
so
no.
Jerry's got the Flash, Dr. Manhattan, and now Rogue as
Yep.
part of his team.
We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's whatever,
Whatever,
man.
man.
Okay.
Yeah, change.
You're
Let's
all right, baby. You're all
fucking-
right.
I
You're
don't-
Just let us know when we're up.
You're
Yeah,
all right. We'll let you go.
I'll just keep picking then. I don't care.
We'll get to you when it's your
it's
turn.
It's our first draft. We're figuring it out. I have the next pick here, and it's tempting. It's tempting to go for more power. But I think because you guys chose other mystical creatures, I
Unicorns.
got to go Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Yeah, I needed some master of the mystic arts there, and with you guys picking both Spawn and Constantine, I got to have something that answers that, and I think Doctor Strange is it. I think he's more than willing to meet the match there, and I think he's also well enough known that he definitely could. He'll help me out. Rightio, Vic, what do you got?
Okay.
Like we were just listening so intently to you.
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, that's a good pick,
I don't
man.
have
He's
anything
fucking
else.
great.
Yeah, the Supreme Sorcerer. Yeah, he's super powerful. man.
Amazing.
Nicely
I
done.
was like,
Great pick.
It's the Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh, sorry. Might be.
Oh,
yeah, he's
hell,
the keeper of one of the
Infinity Stones.
Infinity
And a
Stones.
big old dick.
Eye of Agamotto, not the big old dick. That's
the one
that's the
Eye of
Infinity Stone.
Agamotto.
Yeah. It's the Infinity Stone, not the dick.
Oh,
also the
man.
dick, though.
That's funny.
Well, so here's where I'm at. I don't know if this counts because I didn't. Here's the rules or what they are. I went with Wally West as the Flash.
I was wondering how that would go if we could only have one. I should have asked that before.
I thought of it, but I was
If you've got
like,
the
Wally
Flash
West, though.
family.
that's
I
what.
say
Yeah, so I feel like
if I get a vote and I pick the first fucking Flash, my vote is gonna be yes, absolutely. Yes,
Well,
that's fair.
Okay,
Totally fair.
thank you.
I
Yeah,
agree.
'cause They,
Yeah,
they
I
both
agree.
kind of wore the mantle of the Flash at the same time.
agree.
They were technically the
Yes.
Flash, but Wally West is faster than Barry Allen.
I know, and there is that. There
I'm just-
definitely is that. I think Barry Allen has a better control of the Speed Force,
Oh.
though. But
I think
that's
you're right.
Also arguable.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah, but you missed it. You were writing at the time, and Vic just gave you just the dead on like death stare as
Oh, I
he
know.
was saying he's faster.
Oh, I
No,
I
he
didn't-
just
I
stared you
didn't have
down.
to see it.
well,
was
so
great.
so Wally
Well,
West.
watch that on YouTube.
He's got like so Barry Allen
I
has
was
a
so tempted to pick him instead because I thought, oh no, this motherfucker.
no,
I was
but
right.
I like why you picked Barry Allen. His leadership. Wally West he's pure power, bro.
And heart though,
Heart.
he out hearts
Yeah,
anybody.
that ginger's the best.
I
on
have
that one.
He has the best hair of all the
there
Flash.
has
yeah.
never been, well, rarely been a superhero movie or anything. But the end of the first season of Teen Titans,
Mhm.
It's the second,
second season of Teen
and
Titans.
it's Young Justice is what you're thinking of.
Thank you. Yes, it's absolutely Young Justice, but with Wally West and but not only that, but also the Justice League Unlimited when he does his kind of ultimate sacrifice and fucking runs across the world 87,000 times to beat the shit out of Lex Luthor. Wally, man,
Dude.
that dude's heart is what makes me. I'm tearing up thinking about these
Yeah,
scenes
yeah, that was
right
great.
now.
That was great
And
story.
Wally West is that dude's sacrifice is unlike anybody
Dude,
else's.
I got chills, bro. The episode you're thinking of is called "Divided We Fall," and I watch that at least once a month, and still brings me tears.
dude every time.
Yeah,
His official
Glorious.
title is Kid Flash or The Flash.
It depends, but the
Yeah.
Flash,
depends on his age
but
at the time.
ultimately the Flash.
Yeah, he did like 10 years inside the Speed Force, so he absorbed an absurd amount of Speed Force cosmic energy. Fun note, when I was actually doing research on this, I found that a really good example of what the Speed Force is, because it's always this cosmic super galactic
Mhm.
energy, but it really is it's described as the force that pushes time and space forward, and it creates a lot of access energy. As a speedster, you're able to access the access energy the Speed Force creates, allowing you to move through space and time. And he's also, much like Constantine, much like Franklin Richards, they can move through multiple universes, dimensions, continue to travel through time, transport, like so they're doing lots there. That's part of my theme, is their ability to move through the multiverse.
Yeah, I love how we both had a different variation of the Flash.
For
Great.
the record, I'm going to list them both as The Flash dash and then their alter alias name.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give a fuck what you do.
Dude.
bro.
All right,
Chill
fine,
out.
whatever.
Organize it.
Figure it out.
PK, you're
Um,
up.
Okay. I choose Green Lantern, Kyle Raynor,
Oh, nice.
because he has the ability to be a
The
White
ultimate
Lantern as
lantern.
well.
He's a
Yeah.
White Lantern,
yeah.
bro.
And he has a lot of heart. He has a lot of imagination. That kid he's He's a good kid.
He's a good
He's
kid.
a good
It's a
kid.
good pick, man. I knew you were gonna pick a lantern. I wasn't sure which
Kyle
one.
Raynor. That's a good
Mhm.
pick though, because he's the only White Lantern, isn't he? Which
He-
is the
he-
only Lantern Corps that there's only one of.
And then he was able to ingest the power upon the Justice League. But yes, he was the first White Lantern.
From Earth, essentially.
He had all the powers.
Yeah.
He was just the first guy to have all the
616,
powers.
bitch.
Right. Well, it's funny too because my characters do also come from the 616.
So is he listed as a Green Lantern or a White Lantern?
He's a Green
He's a
Lantern.
I
Green
would say
Lantern.
the pick is Kyle Rayner.
But the pick
Yeah.
is Kyle Raynor.
Picks Kyle.
Yeah.
Because ultimately it's him, which either way, he is who he is, man. You're going to get it. So Green Lantern asterisk.
He had the
Asterisk
he had the
White Lantern.
coolest like anime costume somehow.
I love his
Yeah, I was
costume.
like, oh, that's
man.
a cool mask,
I
man.
love his costume.
Yeah, cool.
That's a good pick, man. Love it.
Awesome. And with that, we are on to our next beer and then eventually our final round.
All right.
So
Man.
what do we got up here, Jer Bear?
This is one Big Dick Vic got us.
BDB.
BDB.
Coming in at 14.9 ounces, all the way from New Zealand. 8-wired pallet trip. Sour. India. Pale ale.
Not even a full 16. Yeah. So as I recall, this beer was sitting at about $6.25, or as you say, a 14.9 ounce can of beer. I got it because it was interesting. I don't normally see a sour and an IPA collaborated mixed together in a sense. So I thought that was quite interesting to me, and so it definitely stood out as a whole. But yeah, let's see what this is about.
Also, it's from fucking New Zealand, man.
Also super cool.
That's way cool. Because I know New Zealand hops are pretty popular, but oh motherfucker.
Are you just like breaking all of our cups?
didn't
Like
do it.
you're
He's
so
too
strong.
Yeah.
It's too strong, man.
Too
Oh,
strong,
don't. Okay.
Good enough. New Zealand hops are super popular, but you don't often get beer from New Zealand, and I've always wondered why.
Also true.
Probably like a logistics thing. And there aren't a lot of people in New Zealand, but I am curious. Oh, I'm gonna read it. This India Pale Ale is brewed with a combination of American and New Zealand hops, but unlike most IPAs, this has been soured. The result is tart acidity rather than bitterness to help balance the sweet malts. Brewed for Gabs 2016.
Great American beer.
All right.
Yeah, Great
Show?
American Beer is
Show?
something. Session.
I really hope it's Great American Beer something.
Great
I hope
American
so,
Beer
too.
sex.
Ooh.
Yeah, this beer definitely stood out. Mostly, yeah, the New Zealand aspect was very interesting. I've met one dude from New Zealand. He was my philosophy professor. Shout out to that guy. He was super awesome.
I've never
Um,
met anybody. No, I have. When I was in Twin Falls, there were a handful of New Zealers that came through, and wanted to buy some prepaid service for their phones because they were there to do sheep stuff.
Sheep stuff. Weird.
They're
Okay.
like
What
profession-
exactly were they doing?
sheep stuff
Like, isn't that where
Isn't that illegal in some states?
LOTR, like Lord of the Rings, was shot in
in New Zealand. Yes,
Okay.
but they're like professional sheep herders and shearers, and they came in
Okay.
to
Still
do
a thing.
So when you say sheep stuff, you're talking about like shepherds as opposed to something illegal.
didn't ask.
Shout
Okay,
out to
didn't
Dr.
ask, didn't, didn't
yeah,
tell.
Yeah.
Sorry, I remembered his name just now. Shout out to Dr. Stephen Crowley. He's fantastic.
Very cool.
Well, let's see.
This is by 8-Wired Brewing Company.
Yeah, and even it says more on the can. On the face of this is a pretty standard IPA, but we have soured it and thereby balanced the fruity sweetness with acidity instead of bitterness, which turns it into something very completely different. Oh, I added a very in there that didn't exist, which turns it into something completely different. Sour, fruity, juicy, and very, very trippy. That's why.
I was on the second line. You just juxtapose it.
My
All right.
eyes just shot it up there.
Try it
All
out.
right, let's see what we think. 3.7, 6.5%.
That 3.7 is out of 5,178 ratings. So
And
Wow.
6,178 check-ins.
pretty
Literally
popular.
to the number 1,000 less people have rated it
Then
and checked it in. Oh, that's funny.
It's still really popular.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say one more thing about Kyle Rayner, Green Lantern.
Do
Yes,
it.
yes,
that's
please.
that's my space element. because I needed a space guy.
Need a space guy.
I needed a space guy.
Everyone
as
needs a
well.
space guy, man.
I guess I got Phoenix. I guess that counts as space, right?
Yes.
It's more like a parasite, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Thor. Thor's also space for
Oops.
me.
Like nine planets. Yeah.
That's why I got Dr. Manhattan. I don't know
'Cause
if
he
Rogue
lives
can
on Mars.
survive in space. I would imagine so because she took Carol Danvers' powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could.
So yeah, she could.
She could.
She can do whatever she wants.
She's Rogue.
She's
Also,
Rogue.
solid connection to Gambit, which makes sense.
I know. Yeah, that's what made me laugh
Yeah.
too. I giggled.
I
I
know
shipped
because you
those
thought
two.
Gambit might be on the list, but he's. I mean, it depended on how late this draft would go.
I'm
He'd be
glad
on
you
there
guys are
eventually.
having fun with this, though. I really am, because it was kind of iffy. Like, you guys are like, I don't know if I want to do a draft. And then Vic over here is like, I've never done a draft. I'm scared of this thing. I don't want. He didn't say he was scared, but
I
He was
just
like-
don't. I don't understand all the rules you're placing and all these roundabout situations that we have to move people around, rotating things. But it's fine. We're getting through it.
It's to make it balanced. Let's get back to the beer, and then we'll go back to the draft. What do you guys think about this palate trip?
It's a trip on my palate, bro.
It is a trip on my palate. I don't know what to
True.
think. It's confusing, which is I think what they were going for. Because on the one hand, yeah, the bitterness and the sour, the tart aspect comes through, but then the IPA like kind of leads the fucking charge. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely that tart acidity that was mentioned there. Ugh, I got to go back for more.
Vic, you bought it. You rate it first.
It's not sessionable at all. This is a one trick pony.
Would you have a whole can?
Yeah, but it's gonna take me an hour to drink that said can of beer. I like that I got these 4-hour ounces. It's this guy over here. It's Rook. I'm gonna go with 3.5. It's a 3.5 to me.
A 3.5. That's much higher than I thought you were going to rate it. Just by that lead up.
It's so it's curious and interesting to me, and that's why I continue. Like I rate it higher because I would go back for it, but the drinkability is super low, so I'm gonna space it out months at a time. Just how I feel about it.
Paula.
Yeah, fair enough, man. I of course like my sours. It purports itself as it is in an IPA sour, as I'm reading it right now. I like the pucker it gives me, but I would agree with Vic that it's not like it's a one-off.
It's a one-off.
It's a one-off 3.5.
Yeah.
I'll go next. I am not a big fan of this beer. I can respect what it's trying to do. I feel like it's trying to do too much in that it's kind of straddling both the IPA and the sour. I think they pulled it off, but for me, this is a 2.75.
Fair, yeah.
It is too, that acidity to it is not leaving me like a normal sour would, and I kind of find it off-putting, and that could be because I'm not used to it yet, but yeah, 2.75.
Did you say how much you paid for this, Vic?
Yeah, it was $6.25 for a 14.9 ounce can.
Okay.
Which is,
Because I imagine doing the IPA thing and then souring it's probably not a super cheap process,
no, exactly.
nor a short
Mm-mm.
process.
Nor transferring it from New Zealand to America.
Also true. And I just bought a soured IPA from Rogue called the Combat Wombat,
True.
which I really enjoy.
Good beer.
This one is probably the closest thing I would compare to it. However, there's something about this beer that I fucking hate. I don't like this one bit. It hits me in all the wrong places. I don't like the way it sits on my tongue. I feel like you know when you see like a super dry individual like bubble level of a tongue, and it just I feel like that's what this makes my tongue feel like. Just turns it into a scouring pad. I would give this beer a 1.5.
Damn.
I do not like this. This
Yeah.
is one of the like worst beers I feel like I've had in quite a while.
Damn.
That's definitely one of your lowest ratings that you've
Love
had
it.
in quite a while.
Love it.
I'm tried several sips. I kept trying to push through, and I would take one and be like, "Oh, I can almost do that." And I'd take another one and be like,
Sure.
So the lowest rated beverage that we've ever had on Brewnomics is, of course, the infamous Deadpool Mango Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
I forgot.
I still
as
think
well.
we were too gentle on
I
those.
rewatched that movie.
We
Still
gave
holds
it
up.
like a 0.25. A couple of us did
Yeah,
because
because
No,
that's
no,
the
too
lowest you can go. You can't give it a 0.
yeah. I
Would
fucking
you-
hate this, man.
Would you take the Deadpool Mango Mike's Hard over this?
Well, a 1.5 versus 0.25.
No, I'd probably take this, or I would just be like, well, guess we're sober today.
Well, okay, so that's almost even worse in my opinion.
Like you have no ability to get more alcohol. You know, it's like, I guess we're not drinking today.
Guess I ain't drinking. This is
This
the
just ruined my
universe's
day.
This is the universe's way to say, take it fucking easy, Jerry.
Yeah,
One
it's
step at a time.
a weirdo beer, and that's kind of why I
It
got it. I
is.
wasn't sure how it was gonna fill itself out.
Yeah,
It's
I
weird.
I
It's
fucking hate
weird.
it. Do you, one of you guys want the rest of this?
Not really. No.
There you go, buddy.
Okay.
He's gonna take it because he
It-
likes the sour.
I'll go
For-
back to this delicious red that I didn't finish.
For those, it leans more towards the sour element, but I think that it does a really good job at
That's a fucking beer.
balancing itself as far as an IPA and a sour is concerned. It's a weird combo.
Man, extra shout out to this red, and back to the fact that it's a little bit more carbonated than you typically see for a red. But I just took a sip of this afterwards, and one, it tastes like a good beer, which I really appreciate. But also that little bit of extra carbonation just kind of helped cleanse that palate. And it's back. God damn it, I need a sip.
And
And it's back.
Oh, that's better. Much better.
I'm
God,
taking the rest of it because I
Yeah.
bought it.
fuck, dick. It's
All right,
fair.
fine. Here,
everybody calm
Pressured him
down.
into it.
I'm a nice guy.
You are a nice guy, and you're easy to manipulate. Love you.
Okay. I don't think I'm
All
that
right.
easy to manipulate if I
Nah.
really didn't want to be. But
That's true.
all right.
Let's get into our final round then. I'm curious to see how it's going to go. So now we are going to
PK.
sit down, flip it, and reverse it. It's here for a minute. Yeah.
PK, you're
I'm
up
up
again.
again.
Follow,
Yeah.
you're up,
Oh,
baby.
Okay. I choose Tim Drake.
Tim.
I wanted somebody from the Bat family. I wanted someone who had the connections, and Batman even said himself that like Tim Drake would be like the best of all Batman.
The Red Robin.
He's
Yeah.
definitely
Red
the
Robin
best-
to Drake, but yeah, Red Robin most definitely.
definitely the best detective of all of them,
Yes.
too, huh?
Oh,
yeah.
yes. I 100% agree. I really like
Interesting.
following Tim Drake's story
Oh,
on
he's
all the
great.
animated stuff that he's been in.
Great. He has great hair too.
Always had such a cool costume design, and I love that staff.
Yeah, the staff is very common among the Robins. It's a chosen weapon.
It's a great weapon.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Staff's a great. If you can
The
master
pocket
this staff,
staff.
it's an absolutely great weapon. It really is. All right, Big Dick Vic.
Oh, it's me now. All right. Like here's. Let me pull my shiz up. So needing a space element too, I went with Mr. Norn Rad.
God
Knew it.
damn it,
Knew it.
motherfucker!
Knew
Oh,
it.
he stole it. He
Fucker.
stole it. Jerry has to change his
Knew
pick.
it.
He has to change
Love
his
it.
pick. He thought that was going to come back around to him. And oh, buddy, you stole
Oh,
I
it.
knew I
Oh,
should have
love it.
taken that in the last round.
Yikes.
I knew I should have taken that.
All right.
Tough it. Yeah, Mr. Norn Rad, aka the Silver Surfer.
That wasn't what I was going to pick, but I thought I should, just so I should have fucking stolen it from you. God damn it.
Well, we thought a lot alike on this draft. Which
We
kinda
did.
cracks me
We
up.
really did.
Which I dig. I like that a lot. But yeah, Mr. Norn Rad, he's got the power cosmic. He was once a Herald of Galactus, broke free of that, and is able to surf the cosmic spaceways. He's my space guy, as Paul mentioned. He's a space guy.
Mhm.
Able to travel through dimensions, transmute material, and fucking wields the fucking power cosmic, which is dope as fuck.
And if you're like want a nice short read and a good example of who the Silver Surfer is, and just read one of the most beautiful comic books in every sense of the way when it comes to illustration and story, Silver Surfer Requiem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Paula actually gifted that to me, and I cried when I read that story.
So did I.
It was beautiful. It
Absolutely.
was a beautiful story.
And then I remember because I was working at a different job, and our friend Brian, we had him once on the podcast, our chef friend. I lent him borrow it, and the first thing he said was like, "Man, I never knew a comic could make you cry." And I was like, Fuck yes.
Yeah,
Told you it could.
That's pretty great.
Silver Surfer Requiem. Cannot recommend
it's
that
beautiful.
one enough.
It's a beautiful story.
Obviously, I entirely support your pick, you son of a bitch.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I hate the fact that you stole him. That was.
Well, you
I love it and I hate it because you stole him from me too.
you technically stole my Thor,
Were you gonna do Thor?
but I was able to adapt and overcome
Well,
very
it's just
quickly.
knowing Rat, dude. All the power, all the heart.
All the heart,
You
dude.
know? Yeah.
Did the most sacrificial superhero story I've ever heard, that the creation of a superhero. He sacrificed himself for a planet of people,
Mhm.
which blows my dick away.
Right.
I mean, I love a person. I love people, but a planet? Zenlaw? Damn.
You're right.
Game, bro.
Right.
Wins.
Absolutely. All right, William.
He's always naked.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
old shiny
Dude,
silver
your
dick.
genitals, they're inside me. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
shout out to Doug Jones.
Where do you think the silver bullet comes from?
Oh shit.
It's a big old silver dick.
Big old silver dick. He does
Yeah.
not get his power from his fucking board.
He does not.
I will
He does
fucking
not.
fight you about that so fucking hard.
Straight going to the 1-2s, baby. Oh my god, are you kidding?
Yeah.
Not appropriate, people.
Fucking Fantastic Four pissed me the fuck off with that
So
one.
bad.
Sorry. I
No,
got
thank you.
immediately
No,
angry.
I appreciate
Got
that.
immediately
I
angry.
appreciate that.
Thank you.
Not a good movie to go revisit. Rise of the Silver
Wasn't
Surfer.
good the first time, motherfucker. All right,
No,
well,
it wasn't.
well.
Well,
Dude, I'm struggling with this pick because I kind of want to pick, some kind of.
Well, you only
Like,
got
we're
one.
gonna give you a timer.
I almost kind of need it. Oh, not the Jeopardy song. I'm
5,
surprised I was even able to get
4,
that from you.
3,
We don't have rights to that. Shut up.
It'll be fine.
2, 1.
No one listens to this.
It's up to artist interpretation.
Take it, bruh. Take it. Someone throw your shoe at him.
Dude.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Got a sandal.
And go.
He's
Scene.
gonna kick you in the dick.
I'm gonna go with Deadpool.
Oh.
Really?
Got
man.
a good old wild
Oh,
card, huh?
What a dick
Yeah, I
pony.
did. I did go with my gut and choose a wild card. I'm choosing Deadpool because he's got just the chaoticness to him, and he has the healing factor. The healing factor is everything. I mean, if Wolverine was able to overcome Jean Grey because of the healing factor, I need somebody with that healing factor on my same squad because he's the same exact one as Wolverine.
Another really cool thing about Deadpool
You
that a
can't
lot
kill him.
is well, you
Oh,
that's true.
unless you obliterate all of the nanites.
no, even then he's been cursed with immortality. He can't die because there is that whole Thanos versus Deadpool, and Thanos was obsessed with death, so he cursed Deadpool. Deadpool cannot die, so he will always be able to come back. But another thing about Deadpool that I think is really cool is Taskmaster is one of the most underrated supervillains of
Oh,
all time.
yes.
But the big thing
Oh,
about
yes.
him is he has like
The ability to copy all of the
right, instead of a photographic memory, you'd say he has a
Yes.
kinesiographic memory.
that's the word I was using. I was
Okay.
looking for kinesiographic.
And he can copy pretty much anybody's ability just by seeing like a little movement from him. And one of the exceptions is Deadpool, because Deadpool doesn't have a fight style. He's so erratic that Taskmaster ain't got shit on Deadpool, and he's one of the quickest
you
people
can't
that
even
can
track
put
him.
Taskmaster down. So I think that's cool. No, I love Deadpool. He was actually a dark horse in my draft list because I know he's kind of been like some people hate it because he's been over popularized to a
Mhm.
sense, almost like Batman, but I still love him. He'll forever be one of my favorite characters.
Well,
Good pick, man.
And to be honest, I was playing a little bit with the popularity game there too.
Mhm.
You know, for the viewers.
All right. Well, final draft pick. And I picked this one for a reason because I always because like Will, I used to really love football. He still does. But the draft is kind of fun. And towards the end of the draft, you always get the last pick of the draft is who's known as Mr. Irrelevant.
Yes.
And sometimes that player has come back and done phenomenal things.
100%.
Usually it's a kicker or something like that. But mine, I absolutely love because you said you wanted Deadpool because he can regenerate. I want this person because he's nigh invulnerable. A lot of you people have your magic pick. You people. Ooh.
Where'd
A
you go
lot of
there,
my
Henry?
fellow Brewnomics.
What do you
friends
mean?
What do you mean, you people?
have somebody that's magic, I pick a person that is nigh invulnerable to magic. To me, one of the most underrated, amazing, beautifully strong, not so much intelligent, but he doesn't have to be because he's got a heart of blue. He's got these weird little antennas, and I'm talking about the Tick, baby.
Oh, he
Nicely
bought
I was
it.
wondering who was going to bring him in. I was
Nicely
wondering, and I should have known it was going to
done.
have been you.
Of course, I fucking love the Tick, and he really is, and it's part of the whole. It was either the Tick or One Punch Man. I was really
One Punch,
pushing
dude,
back
I was
between
thinking
here and
hard
these
about
two.
One Punch.
But there's just something about the Tick, and I think because a little bit of nostalgia it plays too, because it's a much older character in my heart. But he is like a gimmick character, a parody character. They knew what they were doing when they were writing him, but they write these characters. And Arthur, some people call him Mothman, and it makes me really upset. Just because he dresses like a moth doesn't mean that's his name. His name is Arthur, and that's what he wants to go by. You call him Arthur.
You call him Arthur. His name is Arthur Paulson.
Oh God. But I just love it. And fuck you. It's my draft. I'm picking the Tick.
It's a 2-for-1 as well because you do get Arthur as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
do.
So,
Arthur's
but that's what I'm
awesome.
saying. I get the whole Bat family. You know,
Right.
like-
And if you're watching, or not if you're watching, if you have Amazon, I highly recommend
Watch it.
watching the new Tick reboot. Peter, what's his name? Serafinowicz did such a good job.
He really did.
All right, y'all. It's about that time. So
I'm
let's
so
go ahead.
surprised. You know what I'm happy most about this draft?
What's that?
Nobody picked Superman. Nobody did.
I was tempted, but
I was tempted.
I figured someone else would have taken him.
I almost did, but I was like, nah.
But yeah,
that pick's better.
it's cool. We're curious to see what you guys think about it, and we'll I guess we'll hear about it on the internet.
Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna see who
won't.
wins.
You know, the funny thing too is a part of like the name was naming my team. I named my team Pure Power.
Pure Power.
That was my team.
I don't
Like,
have a team name, but
that was my team name.
I
It
don't
was
have a
called-
team name because I didn't know who was gonna get picked. But
Oh, I knew exactly what I was gonna do, with the exception of Thor. But it's easy.
Pure
Um,
Power.
Pure Power is my team.
Nice,
name.
nice. Mine are the Karate Kids.
Love it. Love it. I knew you'd be there right there with me. Thank you so
All right,
much.
so
Oh my God, it's the Karate Kids.
just so we're finishing up
power.
on this, Jerry ended up with the Flash, Dr. Manhattan, Rogue, and the Tick. Vic ended up with Franklin Richards, who is the son of Reed and Sue
Storm.
Storm. Yeah, and
John Constantine.
John Constantine and Wally West as the Flash, and Norrin Red, or otherwise known as the Silver Surfer. Paula and Martian Manhunter, Spawn. I still can't believe you stole that pick from me. All right, and Green Lantern, Kyle Raynor specifically, and Tim Drake, Red Robin, and I ended up with Jean Grey, Thor, Doctor Strange, and Deadpool.
I love this. These lists are all over the place, man. I love it. I'm really curious to see who the people think has the best team.
I think so.
And I'm just curious. I don't give a shit who wins.
Yeah, neither.
I think
it's
they're
kinda
all really
fun.
good teams.
I know
I
they're
think they're
super
all
good
really good
teams
teams,
within
too.
their own right. Yeah,
And-
but Pure Power, figure it out.
Absolutely.
The Karate
Oh,
Kids Club.
Man,
Spelled with a K. 3
Um,
Ks.
I'm going to call mine the Blue Dick Squad.
I
Get on
can't,
BDS.
I can't top that. I got no team name. But
Everybody get on board with BDS right the fuck now. I love it.
all right.
All right. So, all right. I guess we're curious to see what you guys think. Thanks for listening along. Please rate and review the podcast. If you're on iTunes, 5 stars. Again, Brewnomics discount code will work at Lounge at the End of the Universe. $5 off your growler fills, 25% off Boise Beer Buddies. Thank you. Follow along for our Mad Swede giveaway. Congratulations again to Anna Burke for the Loose Screw Beer Company. Until next time, be good to each other. Drink good beer. I'm Jerry.
I'm William.
I've been Vic.
I'm Paula.
We're out.
Damn, that was great. I wanted Storm.
Oh,
It's
Storm
elemental.
is
You
so
need like an
good.
elemental. I was gonna say Avatar too, but I was like, eh.
I almost, you know what? I almost went with,
lady, so that's why I had to go with Rogue.
you know, I almost went with Domino. As my last pick.
That's not
Because she's she's lucky.
Well,
that is like one of the
in
best
comic
powers
books, she's
ever.
So much more badass.
Straight up. Yeah.
Instead of Deadpool, I almost went with Domino. This
That girl that plays
close.
Domino and Deadpool too.
Zazie Beats.
She's great.
She ate 7 types of sexy. Poor Tom.
And we are out on YouTube. Good night.
Yeah, people comment along.
Cheers.
I didn't even see what they were saying.
Let's see. Look at Tinkle.